Hey everyone, welcome back to a new video. So this video is going to be kind of different to my other videos because it's going to be a small guide to the Bubblecut Barbie. So I felt like making this video just because I feel like there's a lot of collection videos, but a lot of them don't go into detail about the different types of Barbies you can get from the different types of eras. Here you can see my three lovely Bubblecuts, and they're all kind of different in their own special way. So this video is just dedicated to them because they are one of the most popular and collected Barbies. So these dolls were made from 1961 to 1967, and their name was given to them by collectors because of their fluffy round haircut. They were available with a few different hair colours, such as dark brunette, also known as raven, like the doll in the middle, ash blonde, Titian, and the rarer brownette and white ginger. This was a really popular hairstyle in the early 60s and was accomplished by backcombing hair until it gathered on top of the head, and that was basically like a bird's nest, and then styled and hairsprays. In the 60s, the bigger the hair, the better, and Barbie's changing look definitely reflected this. These dolls came out right after the poodle cut ponytail Barbies, so a very kind of different hairstyle, very big change for Barbie in her look. So this lovely girl is my Titian Bubblecut, and she is one of the earlier ones, released in 1961. I think she's from 1962. The earlier Bubblecuts were different because their hair was tighter and closer to their heads, and they're also more likely to develop greasy face because of the type of plastic that was used in that year. This is similar to the number 5 ponytail Barbies, who were also released in 1961. It's basically caused by like a breakdown in the plastic, and it gives them this kind of greasy appearance to the face. It is treatable, but the reason I know that she is an earlier Bubblecut is because she has got different markings. So if you can see, her markings on her buttocks say Barbie only. And that is how you know they're an earlier doll, if the body only says Barbie. If it says Midge, you know that they're a bit later because they changed the bodies once Midge came out. This doll is actually wearing a reproduction Barbie outfit. I think it's Silken Flame. We then have my lovely Raven Bubblecut. She is from around 1964 because she has different markings as well. And I'll just show you them. The markings are kind of key to identifying vintage Barbies. As you can see, this doll has got Midge and Barbie on her markings, which means that she is later, because Midge came out in like 62, 63, so any doll that has Midge Barbie on her is going to be a later edition. This goes for ponytail Barbies as well. Yeah, so this doll, she's kind of different. I don't know if you can tell, but her eyes are actually a darker turquoise colour, and this is because they just kind of created different variations in face paint. Some dolls will have lighter eyes, some will have darker. It doesn't mean she's rarer or anything, it's just how different factories produced the dolls. So yeah, she is a kind of mid-age Raven Bubblecut, very, very dark hair, very similar to the brunette ponytail Barbies at the time. But she is lovely. She's kind of vampy to me. She's meant to have bright red lips, but I repainted them a kind of dark plum kind of colour. She's lovely. She's wearing the sweater girl outfit. And you can kind of tell her hair is kind of more bouffant. It's more of like a circular shape. We've then got this doll, and she is quite different to my other dolls. She is a side part Bubblecut in the ash blonde hair colour. She was released in around 64 to 65, and she was only available to buy in Europe and Canada, which makes her quite sought after for collectors. She's unique because she has a thatched side part, unlike the other Bubblecuts. The other Bubblecuts will just be kind of rooted all over when it comes to their hair, No set pattern. I know it looks like there is, but there's no parting like there is with the side part. On this side of her head, she's also got kind of curly parts swooping in, just a kind of different hairstyle. So my doll actually has the American Girl doll face, American Girl Barbie face, and you can tell that because when I treated her green ear, because Bubblecuts are prone to green ear because Mattel was still using the metal earrings on them, which is such a shame. I always think if they hadn't used metal earrings, then there would be so much less work to do on the vintage dolls, but it's fine. I treated mine with CLR and that did the job quite well. So on the inner rim of her head, she has got some markings, and that is the American Girl markings. That makes her a transitional Barbie because Mattel was phasing out the older looking Barbies and bringing in the American Girl with the fuller face, the more youthful looking face, kind of moving on to the mod era ever so slightly. The rarer editions of this doll have bendable legs like the American Girl, but this one does not. These dolls are really highly collectible, are very expensive. I also think they were only made in Europe and Canada. I could be wrong though. But yeah, she is lovely. She was actually my first Bubblecut, but also my first older pre-mod Barbie. So she's got this lovely ash blonde hair colour, this kind of swooping bangs, and then she just looks kind of different to the others. And then I think she's wearing the Let's Dance outfit, just this lovely little blue dress. So Bubblecut Barbies were mass produced by Mattel. They are not particularly rare. You can go on eBay and expect to find one. They're not really elusive like the Colour Magics or the American Girl, but they're still really lovely dolls. They're definitely of the era. I feel like they kind of sum up the early mid-60s, and they are an iconic Barbie. So I hope this video helped some of you identify your Bubblecuts or maybe learn a bit more about them. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!